The mini map will be blocked, but I will be playing that whole time. So if you guys want to hang out. Oh, is this you, Vance? Cool. Silver. Sorry, they'll be the spooky, they'll be the anti-ghost. Where's the spooky ghost at? They'll be this. You won't be able to see the mini map. That will be there. You're just gonna have to deal with that.
Alright.
We'll put in games until we reach the LP that we're comfortable with, and then we'll shut it down. It could be anywhere from 10 to 30 games, like legit. We could play a lot. So, we're gonna play as many as we can until we're where we want to be. Get out there and take a bullet for me. What the fuck, bitch?
I will punch your soul in the face. Don't block the hits for me, please.
I hate Xayah. I hate her voice acting. I've just finally heard her voice. I've played her like 4 times. I've just finally heard her shit. I've never even heard it before. Coaching list is pretty long. You're not getting in today if you submit. Sorry. I won't even get through it. I won't even get through the list today. Because I can't stream that long today. Alright, so fighting for level 2. We didn't really fight for level 2 at all. Or, I mean, let me look at this again.
I'll murder you 1,000 times.
So you go in the lane, you start pushing. Right here, you needed to cue the wave. And you need to fight for level 2 to encourage, and then you need to be pinging Jinx as you're getting to level 2. This is what I would be doing if I were in your shoes in silver playing Xayah. I would be shoving the wave here, trying to get these 3, because remember, first 6 creeps plus the next 3 melee creeps. If you're there, you get level 2. If Leona's slightly late to lane, then you'll get it a little sooner. But since you're both going to turn level 2 at the exact same moment, you need to, emphasis fucking need to, try to snowball lanes in silver. Always, 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 always try to get snowballing in silver. Do not let the game come to you. I harp on this a lot. I expect my coaching students to come out of these coaching sessions with a lot more confidence. Do you think the duo bot, Tibbers with the little face and Lulu with the little face, you really think that they're hot shit? No, sir. They're garbage. These guys are garbage. You need to push for that level 2 and then spam ping the fuck out of Jinx and go win. Okay? Exactly. If you wait around in silver, someone else is gonna feed. Probably in about 5 minutes, Kha'Zix will be 10-0. So if you're not at least 3-0, you might lose. That's just how the shit goes. So you gotta fight. But I don't hear any pings. I don't see you spamming for level 2, like spamming your Q for level 2. I don't like that. Oh, I didn't know if that was true, Vance. I'm speaking purely off of just Smurf experience. That's a great play with the E. Good job. That was a good trade. Very good harass over the minions there. Again, I would still like to see the level 2 over level 1. And you have to encourage your support there in order to make it happen. You don't want to dive. You want to be hitting tower. Instead of walking around jerking off, hit tower a little bit. You can't deal damage to him under tower. You're never diving him this early, so you can just scrap that from your brain. So we're just kind of chilling. Like I said, there's not much we can do here. Let's look at our gold. We rush Essence Reaver still in Xayah, right? That's what we do. Probably trying to get this wave shoved in. Wait, oh, okay, we know that the gank's coming. Well, you know you're probably getting ganked. The dude cleared the ward. Oh yeah, this is all fine. Yeah, I think you absorbed a gank, you didn't use flash. I'm happy with this. You need to shove him back very, very soon. Get this under. You're jerking off here. See how you're just not autoing at all? And that whole time when the wave met, you need to get out. Like, we need to cash this 1300 now. You're fine. You're fine to not go into that fight. I'm not worried about that. At this point, all I'm really concerned about is getting this pushed in and getting my BF sword in the lane. And forcing Jinx to be under tower while I do it. So use your Q. Basically, use your abilities to get this pushed. And then get a nice back off. But if you're never... Basically, what I'm seeing here is you're never setting yourself up to back. You see how long? See, this is what happens when you focus more on trying to win lane than, like, realizing, like, oh my god, we have all this gold and the lane's pushing. Let's just get this all under tower and reset. You were more focused on trading with Jinx, less focused on just getting the minions pushed in. That's why we get low, and that's why we have to burn flash. I would rather you emphasize pushing minions and saying to yourself, okay, let's get this wave under so I can get the fuck out of here. You're basically just bumping heads until one of you get forced out. You can't do that. Eventually, you have to make the tactical decision to go, all right, I've done work on the lane. I've got, you know, I've got my push priority. I absorbed a Kha'Zix gank and didn't die. Like, let's shove this in, back, get our BF sword. Instead, you stay. You didn't emphasize hitting minions. You emphasize more of just kind of like finding a way to kill Jinx, which is fine, except when we're sitting here with no mana, no HP, and 1300 gold behind. Like, you need to just get the wave under and force the enemy team to farm while you come back in the lane first. Would you consider having Xayah do a more aggressive item like Doran's Blade instead of a shield? I don't think it matters. You can still win lane with just the Doran shield anyways. Like, these ADCs make tons of mistakes. Like, look at this. This is so shitty, the position that we're in. Finally back. I think we waited way too long for that. Just want a last hit here. And you do. That's what I'd be doing. This is what I wanted. I want the push and then the back so that we can set up the lane in the long lane. And then we can all in here while the enemy team gets back into position. So you should be pinging. You should be fighting here. 100%. You should be spam pinging the fuck out of this Jinx in this spot. It's a terrible engage by Leona, but the idea was okay. You need to push the wave. Gragas comes out, whiffs the ult. Here you should be trying to shove the wave. Consider backing. You did the same thing here, dude. I just don't get what you think you're going to be doing in this type of spot. All right, look. We have 600 gold. Right? Gragas shows up. He whiffs his ult, right? Whatever. Shit happens. Right? He's gonna come out and fail. Oh well. He tried. He almost knocked Xayah into you. Now look. Here we are with half mana, half HP. We got nothing that we're gonna be doing. Same story as before. Just get this under tower and get a safe back. It's okay. You don't have to stand in lane till the dawn of time. You can push waves under and back. That's a perfectly acceptable move. You've got no kill potential here versus Xayah. There's nothing that we're going to be doing in this spot. Just shove, back again, reset. Why? Remember what happened when we let the wave bounce and we reset? We actually had an all-in spot. What the fuck are we going to do up here? There's nothing to do. We can't hit the tower, really, because Xayah isn't that great at that. Right? Leona, we don't want to dive because Xayah's just going to ult it away. And we don't want newbies diving 2v3 because no, that's a bad move. Just get the wave under and reset again. See how you're emphasizing trading again? No, just get the wave under. And then you could already be right here walking down. Lane would be pushing back out to you, and you could set up a long lane freeze again, and then bam. Ping it, ping the Jinx, go and try to kill her again. But staying pushed up with no mana, no HP is a dangerous proposition into the most passive support in the game. Do you see what I'm saying? These are coin flippy fights in a very short amount of space that we don't get to use. Yeah. I think pressuring and pushing is all well and good, but eventually you have to know when you're like pushed up with nothing to do. Just say, all right, can't do anything, shove and reset. Shove and reset. Try again, get them in the long lane. Don't just stay pushed up the tower, just trading blows and not getting anything done. We were due for it because we weren't accomplishing. We're not hitting the tower. We have no kill potential. Like, why are we there? Just shove and reset again. Shove and roam, even. I don't fucking care. Anything's better than just standing there not doing anything.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
I don't really have any issues with this. I mean, obviously, you don't need to go near Xayah after you won that fight. Oh, Cassidon. Oh, Cassidon. Nothing you can do about that. Your support's losing his marbles. I saw you against Quas today. Was he on stream? Yeah, I played with him this morning. I think he's just trying out Udyr on his alt account to see if he can make it work. It's kind of like what he did with Shaco. Title of the stream. Yeah, right now this has been pretty passive. Now, I think you could have reduced deaths if you just worked more on forcing level 2, forcing smarter backs. Like that would have really helped us. It's a passive lane. It is what it is. Or even just trying to shove and hit the tower would have been better than how we played this lane. Oh my god, Gragas, why? Yeah, I think at the end of the day, some matchups you can't really like snowball on per se, and it becomes more of just a push and get farm type of scenario. And at that point, you just emphasize pushing and getting all the CS that you can, and then avoiding conflict and just getting all the CS you can over and over again. But I don't like that you didn't fight for level 2. Still, I think that's potential that you get a kill early. Also, just tell your support Leona to take Ignite in Champ Select. Just politely, don't be a dick about it. Just be like, hey, you can take Ignite if you want, dude. Let's try to win. Because that would help these fights too a lot. Ooh. Where did that kill come from? You got Kazakhstan. I'm not that mad at you on that spot. Shit happens there. Oh no, I did the unthinkable. I pressed backspace. Fuck. Don't ever press backspace on the new patch. Hold on, we'll be right back. This evil and heinous new patch. There we go. Their team will have wave clear. They have Teemo. Teemo's like the most annoying wave clear in the game. But yeah, Static's a fine option too. And before people flame me and say Teemo doesn't have wave clear, the motherfucker definitely does. That's the most annoying late game going for wave clear. What the hell, Garen? What the hell, Teemo? Let's take a look at bot lane during all this shit.
Underestimate the power of the Scout's code.
So you go top to catch the wave. You see the enemy grouping at mid. Kassadin should be going bottom, but he's not. He does get a pick on Kha'Zix, but he does not go bottom, which is a huge mistake by him. Nothing you can do about that. I would rather you be in mid. Teemo too busy talking about the scout's code to play properly. In situations like these where you have a fed mid, try to ping him and try to tell him, say, hey buddy, go to bottom and just split if you want. If you really wanna. Oh no. Kassadin is losing his marbles. Good, you're hitting the tower, that's what I want. I don't want you going in, you're fine. Gragas misses body slam. And yeah, let's back up a little bit. Alright, the way I view this is Kassadin is inting, basically. I don't like that you pulled your E back like that. I didn't see any value in it, and I just don't know why we're wasting it. Kha'Zix is basically feeding there. You just auto him down. And then from here, you need to be leaving. You're going forward into this fight. You have no business going forward into this fight. You've got plenty of gold behind after that. Jinx has come out of base. Kassadin just inted, basically. Just reset from here. Xayah doesn't get to go near fights without her ult, okay? Like, she does not really want to fight without her ult. Unless her team's in front. Just always have that in the back of your mind. Because your ult is how you can navigate really shitty scenarios if they get shitty. So you shouldn't have been there without your ult. Why are you starting dragon here? Dangerous, dangerous dragon start. For no reason. Teemo's pushing top and he's not challenged. I mean, he's probably mentally challenged, but he's not challenged on his split push. So we know where everyone is. Why are you starting this randomly? I don't like that. You get more value being involved in the fight. Yeah, this is crap. I hate that play by you. That's, you don't go up and just randomly do dragons while Teemo's split pushing and your team's hovering around the dragon as well. Like the enemy team is hovering around the dragon as well. I get it, you get the thing, but it just seems really... Now you're gonna get dove. Yeah, everything about this was all you. This was a good old-fashioned noob out right here. Doesn't make any sense what you're saying. You're using a lot of fancy terms, but they don't make sense. You're not forcing a dragon fight with Teemo pushing top uncontested. There's no need to. Just wait until Teemo has pressure of the tier 2. Then go ahead and start your dragon. In the meantime, you should be poking in with your team if you want, or trying to get more vision, or whatever. Wait until your teammates are actually doing the dragon, because all you're doing is opening up your team to get collapsed on. Like, I just, it feels to me like a really random play. It's just like, you could be in that fight, kiting back and trying to help your team while Teemo splits, obviously with the intent to leave. You do get the dragon, but just honestly is not the worst thing. Which is not the worst thing, by the way, to get the dragon. It's not horrible. What is horrible is that you show yourself on this tier 2 when there was 4 people pushing into the jungle. Because now you're 100% getting dove at this stage of the game. No way around it. It's a good try. Just let the tower fall there. Wait until they rotate. Again, just play off this guy. Stay away until you see them rotating to this guy, and then you could step in. This is information that we get. We get to know if someone's defending or not, or if they're doing something aggressive.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
So you dying on that dive results in this gone and this gone. I mean, obviously this was gone anyways, but this would not fall if you were still alive. So the dragon wasn't the biggest mistake. Getting picked on the dive was the biggest mistake. So you're pushed up, there's nobody there, good, you realize it, back away. Rotate to, I don't know why you're going to bottom. Also don't know why Leona's there, but whatever. You should ping Leona away politely. Now there's 2 bottom, they're gonna Baron. Yeah, I think once we go to bottom, we open up Baron. Because Leona was already taking the farm. Oh, yeah, I give them Baron here, actually. Yeah, just push. Yep, just push. Don't back. They're doing Baron. There's no point in backing. What does backing do? That's free pressure that you could get on the map. Don't back here. That's a mistake. Why would we back when there's 5 people preoccupied at Baron trying to win it? Why? Think about it. That's a free wave we could shove and then back.
Blue team has slain Baron Nashor.
I mean, trying to help with wave clear I think is okay. You need to go back into the base. Now, reset. Just walk to the fountain. I don't know why people do this. Just walk to the fountain from here. Give that away. Don't die for it. Oh, no. Yeah, just give it away. Don't even try to contest it. Just let them have it. Let them have it. They're not going to end the game yet. Now they might end the game. Yeah. Pretty rough game overall. I think there were some points in here that we played poorly, from not smart back timings to opening ourselves up to dives to playing too pushed up with our ult. to not pushing waves that were free. Overall, I think when I look through this, I see a very rough game for sure. But what I also see is someone who didn't really take seriously the whole level 2 all-in thing, or the whole like, this lane's passive, so I can just jam the wave and smack towers and knock down the tower, or jam the wave and back. A lot of the time it looked like you were trying to trade more than push. I don't want you getting married to the idea that you're going to kill every lane opponent. Like, once you realize that you can't kill them, ignore them and just shove, back, shove, and roam. Over and over again. Do not get caught in this situation of being pushed up and doing nothing to your opponent. That doesn't do us any good. So you either shove and back so that they push out. Remember when the enemy was pushed out here, we could all in with Leona. Or we could shove and then threaten mid. Or you could shove and ping Leona to go roam. Just say roam. I'll shove solo. No big deal. So there's not really much to say if our lane phase is weak and our teammates are weak as well. All I would really work on right now is making sure that you have a clear identity in lane. I don't think it's a matter of... No, it's not that you're playing... It's the reason why you are dying here has nothing to do with playing safe or aggressive. It's the right move to push Xayah and Jinx under tower over and over again. It's the wrong move to just stand there and hover around the tower, not hit the tower, and not back, and not roam. Basically not do anything other than just stay pushed up doing no damage. Do you understand? Like... pushing for an early advantage and pushing to try to get a lead and poke somebody down is one thing. But if they're not bad enough to where they're giving you the lead, do you just shove so that you get perma CS lead, they struggle to farm under tower, you get tower damage, you draw jungle pressure, and you have the option to roam, you have the option to back first, you have all these other options. You just hovered around this tower for too long. And it just didn't do anything with it. And then you would get picked off, and then the cycle repeated over and over again. And then they obviously outscale you because Xayah Jinx will outscale Xayah Leona, at least a bad Leona every time. So that's how we can avoid that situation. Okay, I hope it helps, dude. YouTube, what up? It's Nice, No Bullshit Gamer, coaching session for y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, etc., etc. I love you, and I will see you for the next coaching. All right, I'm out. Peace. Cracks. Thank you so much.